Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum everyone. My name is Yusof Ishak and I will present the introduction topic of contemporary moral issue BDFM 3362 and my title is drug addiction. So what is drug addiction? Drug addiction is a substance which may have medical, intoxicating and performance enhancing or other effect when taken or put into a human body of other animal, and is not considered a food or exclusively a food. Drug addiction is a state of heavy dependence on a drug, sometimes defined as physical dependence, but usually also including emotional dependence, such as compulsive or particularly pathological drug use. It is often used synonymously with drug dependence. Drug abuse and drug addiction. There are four categories of drug that interact with the dopamine system, which is stimulant, depressant, opium that related the painkiller, and hallucinogen. And over here you can see the example of the main category. So about the stimulant like cocaine and ecstasy that directly affect dopamine transmitter. Dopamine is a chemical signal that related to our desire for pleasurable activity. The stimulant increase dopamine level, resulting in a euphoric high. This will make you feel energetic, alert, talkative, active and very excited. They can be dangerous and cause death at a high dose. Repeated use can cause psychosis and paranoia, which may diagnose as schizophrenia. There are also depressant are just like a sedative, like alcohol, affect the GABA system. GABA system, which is gamma aminobutyric acid, that act like our neurotransmitter. Unlike stimulant, alcohol does not affect the dopamine system directly. Instead of increasing dopamine throughout the brain, it only leads to increase the reward pathway. Depressant decrease activity in the central nervous system, making the user feel calm and very relaxed. So this will make you relax, chill out, mellow, and others parasitical effect, and they are very dangerous at high dose, and they also are very addictive. Opiate operate by blocking pain receptor. The substance actually occur normally in the body, but not at the level that occur when taking it as a drug. Opiate work similarly to stimulant in that they flood the brain with dopamine and creating a high. This will make you feel rush of pleasure in a dreamy state, drowsy, and they also very dangerous and they are very addictive. Hallucinogen are diverse group of drugs that can alter person awareness of their surrounding as well as their own thought and feeling. This very alert. The same drug may have different effect at different times. This may make you feel detached from your surrounding, mood swing, alter sense of space and time, hallucination, illusion, the feeling of insight, mystical or religious experience. The experience may be powerful and not much fun. So, is it drug addiction is a disease? This is a moral failing or it's not a moral failing or a lack of willpower. Drug addiction is a disease that breaks down the individual ability to use self-control. The first time someone uses is usually voluntary choice, but it depends on the drug user that the drug can alter the brain functioning to the point where they make choice they never would normally. Not only drug addiction causes intense craving, but it breaks down your ability to resist them. That's why it's so powerful. And addiction is a chronic dysfunction of brain system that involves reward, motivation, and memory. It's about the way your body craves a substance or behavior, especially if it causes a compulsive or obsessive pursuit of reward or lack of concern over consequence. Someone experiencing addiction will be unable to stay away from the substance or stop addictive behavior, display a lack self-control, dismiss how their behavior may be causing problem, lack of emotional response. So this one is the side effect of addiction. So the addiction, can you read it over here? Prone cycle relapse and admission. And despite the cycle, the addiction typically worsens over time. They can lead to permanent health complications and serious consequences like bankruptcy. So is it same the dependence or addiction? Drug dependence is a physical condition. The user needs the drugs, and without it, he or she will experience withdrawal symptoms. You can build a dependence on many drugs, even those that are completely legal, such as caffeine. According to American Society of Addiction Medication, addiction is defined as primary chronic disease. And this one, just like I said before, unlike the dependent, addiction is categorized by inability to consistently abstain, impairment in behavioral control, craving, diminished recognition of significant problem with one behavior and interpersonal relationship, and a dysfunctional emotional response. In other words, addiction occurs when the user see negative impact of the drug of his or her life, compulsively use it anywhere. So addiction versus misuse, is it the same? Drug addiction and drug misuse are different. However, not everybody that misuse substance and has an addiction. Addiction is a long-term inability to moderate or cease intake. For example, a person who drinks alcohol heavily on a night out may experience both the euphoric and harmful effect of the substance. A person who has not developed an addiction may be put off further by the harmful side effect of substance abuse. For example, vomiting or waking up with a hangover after drinking too much alcohol may deter some people from drinking that amount of at a time soon. Someone with an addiction will continue to misuse the substance in spite of harmful effect. So that's why addiction and misuse is different. The relationship between adrenaline and addiction. People who seek high sensation experience are more vulnerable to addiction. Adrenaline is a substance released in the body. So this one is the meaning of adrenaline, such as excitement, fear, anger. Adrenaline rush usually occur when the body senses danger, the fight or flight moment. Sensation seekers equal to adrenaline junkies. Also defined as sensation seeking behavior as the pursuit of novel and intense experience without regard for physical, social, legal or financial risk. people who seek high sensation experience are more vulnerable to substance abuse. So the relationship that adrenaline and addiction, scientists have discovered some similarities between the brains of drug user and high sensation seeking athlete. The connection comes down to dopamine, a chemical associated with the brain pleasure reward system. So this one, the other 8 common behavior addiction. So like you can see, gambling, sex addiction, internet shopping, gaming, plastic surgery addiction, food addiction, risky behavior addiction. So this one is not normal. This one is behavioral addiction. So different like substance like alcohol and drugs, and this also can cause serious problems for some people. It could affect some people. So the most sign of addiction relates to a person's impaired ability to maintain self-control. This include the change that are social, such as seeking out the situation that encourage a substance or behavior. Behavioral, such as increased secrecy. Health related, such as insomnia or memory loss, and related to personality. Some addiction may won't stop their behavior even if it recognize the problem the addiction is causing. In some cases, they will also display a lack of control, like using more than intended. Some behavior and emotional change associated with addiction, or poor assessment of the pros and cons associated with using substance or behavior, blaming others, factors or people for their problem, increased level of anxiety, depression or sadness, increased sensitivity, and more severe relation to stress, trouble in the identifying feeling, trouble the difference between feeling and the physical sensation of one emotion. So addiction will often play out in a stage your brain body react at early stage of addiction. So this one, 4 stages of addiction. First is experimentation. The person with use or engage out of curiosity. Second, social or regular, use or engage in social situation for a social reason. And third, problem or risk consequences, use or engage in an extreme way with disregard for consequences. Lastly, dependency. Dependency is the highest one that will be addiction. Use and engage in a behavior that on a daily basis several times per day despite possible negative consequence. How to treat? All type addiction are treatable. The best plan are comprehensive and so common therapies include medication for mental disorder or such as depression, schizophrenia, psychotherapy including the behavioral talk or group therapy, medical service, addiction case manager to help coordinate and check ongoing treatment, inpatient addiction treatment, self-help and support group from your friends or family. You also can visit your primary care doctor for an evaluation. And the type of treatment of a doctor. So early stage of addiction, the doctor may recommend medication and therapy. And lastly, this is code for you.